Hi guys, it's another video with Jess Love Style. This one is actually going to be part of the start of my closet cleanouts. This is going to be episode 1. This is actually my husband's closet. He's letting me do. He's probably actually like, that's fine, you do it, not me. But these episodes most likely aren't going to have the client in the video unless they want to be part of the styling part, which would be awesome. So today I'm actually going to go through his closet, which is right here, and organize everything that I really can. These videos aren't really meant to be like you have to go out and buy all this new stuff. How to organize like what you already have without really having to go out of the box and buy a bunch of stuff to make it look better. So in a little bit, you'll see me go through his closet, which is here. It's actually down in our finished basement because he gave me all of the closets in our bedroom, which that makes him an amazing husband. So in a little bit, you'll see me go through his closet. All right, guys. So I opened his closet, and this is what it looks like. So kind of typically like a man's, just kind of everything that's thrown in there. I'll show you a little bit of the inside. So if we go down, we just have like a white like shelf bin thing that we've thrown on the down there. Since he doesn't have a dresser down here, it's still actually upstairs with the TV on it. We put like socks and underwear, and then he's a mechanic, so there's a lot of like black t-shirts in there. So we'll clean it up, but probably not do anything else crazy with those items. And then also, like kind of far back in here, I don't know if I can really get it, there's a shelf that was used for another project at one point, so we're probably going to use this for something. So I might pull this out and reorganize it. But otherwise, we're going to actually start with this little rack here that I got from Amazon. It was about $27. It's like super light. I actually just carried it from downstairs to upstairs. So we are going to hang his clothes there to get started. Yes, Kenzie, do you want to come in the video for a second? Yeah. So there's Kenzie. But she's just going to be down here, and this is, like I said, it's our finished basement. We actually have, we have a bunny down here, so you might see that later. But I did ask her to be a little quiet so I can film this for you guys, so stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I'm actually going to do is with using this rack, I'm just going to pull out all the same categories. So I'm going to start with his button-down shirts and really just pull them together. Since I know my husband very well, I'm going to kind of know like if that's something that he is going to continue to wear, or if there was something we had 10 years ago that he doesn't fit into anymore. But when I'm doing this with a different client, I would have that client come in and really kind of look through each of those pieces before we put them back in their closet. So I'm just going to grab a couple pieces and start hanging it over there.
That's how you do it.
Alright, so I won't bore you with pulling all those pieces out. His closet actually does go all the way onto the other side, so I'll do that and then I'll show you what I'm doing on the rack. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I put all that I could fit of his button-down shirts on here. So what I'm going to do is go through each one, really look to see like if he's going to wear it anymore, if the size is too small, if it's just really outdated, it's something that he's just like held in his closet forever. And then when I go back through and organize, I'm actually going to put it by color, and I'm going to make sure at least the top button is buttoned so it doesn't fall off the hanger. I don't really believe that you need to button the whole thing, because when you want to wear it, then you have to unbutton the whole thing to put it on. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to organize all of that. So then the next thing you'll see is that it's all organized. So I'll be right back. I thought about a quick tip is that you want to make sure all of your hangers are really going the same direction. So when you put them in your closet, you're going to pull them out and be able to look at the front of them each time. Also in my husband's closet, he actually puts them in, so the bar's here, and he puts them this way because there's a shelf that sits really close to it. So it's harder for him to put it in this way. with his, he can pull it out this way, which is definitely not common, and all my years in retail, that drives me a little crazy. But it's not my closet, it's his, so I do have to respect the way that it's easier for them to shop, or not really shop, but pull out the items in their closet. Okay, so I want to show you that I went through and colorized everything. I'm trying to get the right angle, I apologize. So I started with short sleeves here. These are just some fun summer ones. I don't recommend him wearing short sleeves any other time, maybe in the summer, but there's like tropical prints there. And then we went down from lightest to darkest, and then also I pulled out a couple at the end that I'm going to show you in some styling. So there's like a tribal print one, which I really love, and then some utilitarian styles. So that's really kind of what it would look at the end, and then just putting it right back into the closet. And I went through and I fixed all the collars, made sure everything was buttoned at least one time. And then I want to show you just a little bit of the pile. So I just threw them on the floor for now. I could have thrown them up on the chair or something. And then my husband actually just came down and he kind of picked through, and there was a couple that he did try on. He is losing weight, so we tried on a couple and put them right back into the closet. So these are the ones that are probably going to go to a consignment store. And the next stuff that I'm going to go through is his t-shirt. So I want to show you a little bit of the progress. So things I did kind of organize a little bit. Back here are some used military items that he's going to hang on for life. And then there was a couple like sports things that I did put all the way back there. There are things that I know that he's going to keep, so we don't have to even worry about going through them. And then I pushed all of his t-shirts down to one side of the closet. So then I was able to clear this side, and then I can put all of his button downs right here. And they're already organized right when I put them back into the closet. And then these are some sweatshirts and a jacket that I may style with. I think he's a couple other ones that I'm going to pull through from his t-shirts, but we'll put sweatshirts, jackets here at the end, and then his button downs in there. And before I start pulling out his t-shirts, I think I'm going to grab this shelf out of here. All right, so I started pulling out his t-shirts. So I got halfway through the t-shirts before I ran out of space. But that's okay. I think it's really important to do a little bit at a time so you're not really getting overwhelmed. So I'm going to go through these t-shirts. Again, pull out the ones that are outdated or I know that he can't wear anymore. And then go back through and colorize them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went through all of his t-shirts. There was a ton. It was like half of the closet. But this is all that I'm going to put back in there. So I did organize it again through lightest to darkest. There are some in here that are like probably not really his style anymore, but just like us women, we have things that we can't let go of because there's memories, or there's something like, you know, it's like a really cool t-shirt and it just doesn't fit right now. So I know that there's a few of those in here for him, but I will show you quick the big pile on the floor that we are getting rid of. So here is a huge pile of t-shirts that we are going to, I'm going to let him go through and see if there's any that he needs to hold on to. But there are a ton in there that are just like too small or too short. I know that we've held on to a long time ago. Before our parent days, I remember there's some t-shirts that I bought for him that, like he's not going to wear anymore, you know, kind of stuff like that. So, I'm going to show you next me putting this stuff back into the closet. So I did find some polo shirts kind of mixed in with that. And then I also have, there's another polo shirt for his work, but then there's like some long sleeve t-shirts, like a workout shirt, a sweater. There's a couple other things that I pulled that I'm going to use as styling next. So I'm just going to fill his closet back up and I will show you. This was something from like a long time ago. I think it was a Halloween costume, but he's going to hold on to that, I guess. So the next also up here, we're going to fold. He's going to use that space for like jeans and just some like things that cannot be hung. All right, so all of his t-shirts are back in. And again, I just did it lightest to darkest. My husband did come down and pick out probably 10 more t-shirts that we had to keep. So I also just went through and I pulled all of the stuff off the top of the shelf and I put it here. So this is a rack, the rack I was using, but there's shelves at the bottom. I'm actually going to keep this shelf that I pulled out of his closet for these styling episodes. And it actually has these little like tray shoe divider things too on the side, so that could be helpful in the future. So I'm gonna go back through and fold all of his stuff to make it look more uniform like this, more that you can really see like what the style is before having to pull it all out. So my next shot will really just be almost the end result on how things look. All right, so I want to show you that I pulled out some pieces that I'm going to style, and you can see that at the end of the video. But I want to show you quick what the finished result is from his closet and how it's all organized now. So you can see at the top that I folded everything. I took it out, refolded it. We have like sweatshirts, or not sweatshirts, sweatpants, loungewear, shorts right there, and then bottoms. So we have some jeans here, and then shorts and swimsuits on the end. And then in his closet, again, these were things that we're not going to get rid of. He's going to probably keep for life. And then all of the t-shirts organized by color. And then I'm going to slide over the doors. And then you can see there's polos here, and then all of his long sleeve shirts, all done by length and then color. And then I did some workout tops, and then all of his sweatshirts, and then a few jackets. And then always have a place in your closet for empty hangers, just so that every time that you try something on, you can just pull it off and put it over there, and you don't have to worry about all of these empty hangers in the middle of your things. And then just quickly at the bottom, I wanted to show you this bin. We're going to organize his work t-shirts, some underwear, and socks. I definitely did not put all of his socks together. You could do that. And then just in some storage, we have our tent and blow up bed there. And then we also have our fake tree up there. So that's what his closet looks like. And then the last segment, I will show you styling. All right, so I spent some time doing a little bit of styling. That is actually one of my favorite things about clothes and organizing closets. So I'm going to show you. My husband's really casual. He's really a person that just jeans and t-shirts. He has to wear a uniform for work, so his style doesn't have to be really creative. So I like to put stuff together for him. So one of the first things I'll show you is this outfit. I did a little bit of layering with the sweatshirt, kind of out of the box. People always think about button downs being by themselves or layering underneath things, but I put the hoodie underneath, and I did a little bit of scrunching at the sleeves so you'd be able to see the color. This is something I would just wear, which is like a casual pair of jeans, nothing super dressy. And then again, with another hoodie, this I love by itself. It has some like really cool details with the pockets, even the sleeves kind of have a cool detail. So I love this alone. I don't really like it buttoned up because it's more of a casual shirt. So I just put a plain t-shirt underneath it. And then he has this hoodie that he actually got from a thrift store. And I just kind of layered it up with a cool kind of casual feel. And again, I would just do that with like another pair of jeans. A little more date night, I did this purple shirt, and it has some cool details too. It has like a utilitarian kind of look to it. So I figured this could be really cute just by itself. He could also wear it opened with a graphic tee underneath it, but for like a date night, definitely a little more buttoned up. And then this gray like sweatshirt kind of jacket. He also has some leather jackets that he could wear with it also. A little more on the casual side, I like shirts with some detail. So this one has some writing on it. It also has like a patch on the sleeve. And then I did one of his favorite shirts, which is like a Spider-Man t-shirt underneath. And then I would probably pair most of these next with these cargo pants, or something that has definitely kind of, maybe even dark pair of jeans with this one. But if you're going to do a denim shirt, denim on denim is okay, but it has to really be done on the right person. And I don't think my husband is that person. So I did with a camo shirt underneath with a denim shirt over top, and then a pair of cargo long pants. I think that would be really cool looking. And then some more of these shirts that are kind of cool that he has. I like this one with gray. He has worn it with gray shorts before, but I thought going into fall he could do our dark gray t-shirt underneath and then a dark pair of blue jeans. And then this is another one that I really like that's just a green button-down shirt. I didn't really style it with anything, but being able to layer this again underneath a jacket, or being able to layer over top of a button-down shirt, wearing it with dark jeans or this khaki colored shorts would be really cool. So you might see a couple clips at the end of my husband picking out the outfits he actually wants to try on. So let me know what you guys think of the outfits that I chose to put together from his closet. And I'm going to do a quick little outro, and then you'll see some pictures of him at the end. Alright guys, so that is my first episode of Clean Out Your Closet. And like I said, at the end you'll see some pictures of my husband trying these things on. And then you're able to get this clothing rack from Amazon. I'll link that down below. Also, a big tip when you're doing this, like, block out a time frame. Like, try to work fast, but don't force yourself that you have to, like, get it done. I ate a snack during it. I was listening to Hootie and the Blowfish a lot of the times. I just saw them in concert on Friday. You can see that video on my Instagram stories and the highlights, so I'll link my Instagram down below too. And we went through stuff that, like, he's not going to keep, so I might do a Poshmark with them, or also do a consignment shop. You can't send men clothes to THREDUP, so I can't do that. But I hope you guys liked the end result of his closet and the styling looks that I put together. I would love to style more people. I'm not able to travel very far right now to do it, but I might have some volunteers in my personal life that'll let me do it again. So stay tuned for episode 2. It might be a family member. You won't see my closet yet. My closet's pretty organized, just like the way I did my husband's. But I do want to get a few baskets of stuff to, like, put on the top of my shelves, but I don't need to. It's not a priority, so we'll see what happens. So definitely like and subscribe. Let me know any other tips, or if you guys like the styling and outfits that I had. So thanks guys. I'll talk to you soon.